My neighbor borrowed my truck a few months ago. A deer ran in front of him and busted the front end up. Got a check from the insurance company, so I bought all the parts and we're going to get it put back together here by the wood stove. I'm hoping this is going to be simple and easy, but this isn't the first time I've put back together a damaged truck, and it's never simple and easy. I've got a grill, a plastic mounting piece for the headlights and turn signal, and brand new headlights and turn signals, LED projectors. New grill didn't come with everything, so I got to salvage a couple pieces from the old one. Headlights look like they should plug in with no issue. The turn signal actually has bulb adapters. It goes right inside the socket itself. Replacing the plastic seems pretty simple and straightforward. I am going to have to clean these terminals because they're corroded and it's not really putting power through very well. So far, so good. I need to find some metal clips for these pieces of the grill because I don't have them anymore, and modify some of the plastic. The LED turn signals are flashing twice as fast as they're supposed to because they don't draw as much power. The truck thinks that a bulb is out, which is why I bought this LED flasher. Now I just have to find where the flasher is. I can hear it close to this fuse box, but I can't see it anywhere. It's not something you often have to access, so I guess that's why they decided to stick it underneath the dash. It's actually on the back side of this panel. I can't get to the clip to release it on the underside, so I pulled the dash off. And of course, my new one is bigger than the old one. It's always something with aftermarket parts, right? Just take my oscillating tool, cut off the plastic flange, put the new flasher on there with some electrical tape to hold it in place. Now it's working as expected. Maybe the most important thing on fixing this truck is putting the bow tie back on it. It's weathered and looks pretty horrible, so my neighbor's taking some foil tape and coating it to make it a nice silver color. The front end of this truck now looks a whole lot nicer than the rest of the truck. Now I gotta figure out why the high beams and low beams are always on. I've installed several aftermarket headlights in vehicles over the past decade, and this is almost always a problem on every single one of them. The housings just aren't made as well as the OEM ones, and they're not going to hold adjustment for me. I don't regret buying them. I anticipated having to modify them in some way to get them to actually work properly. Temporarily, I'll use a plastic shim until I get them adjusted. I could have wired in resistors instead of using an LED flasher. Both ideas are actually totally correct. If I would have used resistors, when this back light goes out, it would have blinked at double speed and I would know that I had a light out. But my LED flasher will never tell me that, and quite frankly, I don't care. I'm also not wild about the idea of splicing wires back there where it's a wet location and there's more of a chance for corrosion. But they make products for that too. There is no wrong answer in this case, I don't think.